Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in once again. So I'm starting a new video series um, on my 84 Capri, my Mercury Capri. Not Chevy Caprice, Mercury Capri. Yes, there is a difference, big difference. This Fox body car, for a lot of you that don't know what a Capri is, same thing, like I say, it's basically a Mustang, just the Mercury version. So I do have an 85, it's still tucked away in the garage. I haven't even got it out yet this year. It's mid-May right now, and yeah, it's nice out. It's time to go. I'll pan you around. It's messy in there, but there she sits. Yeah, I gotta get it out. I haven't even started it yet, so yeah, I'll get on it. But anyways, so I have this 84 T-Topper. I bought it like 30 years ago, and I bought it with an interior fire, and the car was like immaculate. There's like no rust on this thing. It's just beautiful, and I bought it because it was a T-Top, and I always wanted a T-Top. So anyways, I got a new roof for it, or a donor roof, let's put it that way, and had it welded on and sandblasted most of the inside of the car to get the roof put on, and primered it, and that's as far as I got. And I tore the car completely apart. So I will show you some still pictures of what it looks like right now at the barn over at my friend's house, and I got a carload of stuff that I brought home today, because I took it apart years ago, and thank goodness I know myself. I marked most of the baggies of what went where, or all the door parts and the fenders and hood and all the stuff. I marked all the bags. I put everything in separate baggies 25 plus years ago, because I know how these projects go. I had brought home a few parts a while back. They've been sitting up in the garage, and I've been just slowly migrating it back here to home. But now I just got to get the hood and the car. That's the only thing left over there. So hopefully next weekend we can bring that back. So I got to do a little cleaning in the garage. As you can see, it needs some major attention, so we can get the car put in over here. So before I get too far on it though, I need to take the car up to our body shop at where I work, and they're going to trim the frame for me, the unibody, and basically make sure everything's okay, because years ago the car did get hit in the back. I didn't know it until I was taking the car apart, so whoever put it together did a really good job at it. Before I stick tons of money, I want to make sure the thing's going to track right, all that kind of thing. And I may even throw it on the alignment rack, and just to make sure that the thrust angle is good, everything's cool. I just want to make sure. So other than that, I'll turn you guys around and I'll show you guys what we got. And like I said, I brought a carload of stuff home, and yeah, so we can get cleaning some stuff up and take a look at some of the boxes and see what's in there, because like I say, it's been a long time since I looked. So I'll spin you around and let's see. Yeah, so we got kind of the front support and the rear bumper. So you can tell it's been sitting a long time in a barn, and that's as far as it's got. So inside the car, we got some tail lights and some trim, all kinds of good stuff. Rear header trim. We got the doors. Sorry guys out there looking for Fox body doors, these are not for sale. So there's a little bit of surface rust on here from when it had the interior fire and all that good stuff. So I will get these out, and we'll take a look in some of these boxes and see what we got going here. Yeah, this is one of the boxes here that I was had stashed away. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's like a mint bag. I need to wash that up and hang that up somewhere. Check that out, guys. Isn't that cool? I had a lot of parts that I just had sitting, things I picked up along the way, stuff like that, but man, that's really nice shape. Made right, fit right. Long last. Yes. See clear. Oh, cool. Looks like a part that goes inside the fender. Oh yeah. What we got here? Oh, this was my grandpa's car from back in the day. She's hanging the garage wall. Little horn piece here. Not sure what the wiper goes to. The old DA I had from back when I was probably doing some body work. New hose, some headlight rings. Bolts. Right door. What's we got here? Right fender. Oh, we got an open bag. Not good. This is probably before they had blue makes green on the Ziploc baggies. I'll tie that back up there. So front clip fender, I'm assuming. Got some 810 action up here. See if we can find them. It's in the trees. There's two of them. I can hear the other one. Let's see. Front bumper. So yeah, so everything's labeled, so that was good. That was nice of me to do that. Inner fender. Some hinges. Looks like rear hatch hinges, like off the deck lid. It's a piece that goes up underneath the deck lid, I believe. It's for a vacuum for a manifold. And a bellow for the door. Cool. So that's some of the parts. And some miscellaneous hardware. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright guys, unloading the rest of the stuff. So we got our tail lights. Another box of just oddball stuff. Tell you what, if you guys ever use these gaskets, these are original Ford gaskets from, I don't know, mid 80s, late 80s. They were actually metal with just a small rubber on there. Even if you find these used, this here, even how nasty as I'd clean this up, I would still put this on a car and have zero leaks. They were like the best thing ever made. So we got panels for the rear hatch. These are metal, so these panels here, that one's got some rust on it, but the nice thing is, like I said, they're metal, so I can clean them up. I think these panels were out of my donor car that I picked up a while back for the roof, because obviously the ones from the fire, those would have been damaged. This piece goes across the windshield. I got one sill panel and some other miscellaneous, and this here is the T-topper from the donor car. This is all the seals and the edge pieces that went on that car. So when I had that welded on, the guy took all the extra parts and just bundled them up for me. Not that I'd use these seals, because I would probably get new ones, but yeah, everything's there. Other than that, looking at the doors, so yeah, they look rough obviously right now, but like I say, this is just the surface rust from when it burned, so you can see it had a fire inside. But check out the bottom of those things. Yeah, that's nice. Little surface rust on the bottom from sitting. Other than that, they are super clean. So here's the other door. Same thing. Just nice and clean underneath. And you can obviously see where the armrest melted, all that good stuff. So now I just need to get these doors stripped down. And I'll tell you what, these things are heavy. So the car was originally silver with black, or yeah, it was like a black on the bottom. Yeah, so when you get these cleaned up and get the guts out of them, so we can get that ready for sandblasting and get them primered up on the inside. Get the window regulator out of there. Test that motor, see if that's all still good, anything works. I don't see where that'd be damaged, but we'll check it out just to make sure. Alright, I guess that's it for now, guys. Yeah, so this is the beginning of the journey for this car. I don't know how long this is going to take. Might be 6 months, might be a year, might be 6 years. I'm not sure. I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of a journey start for where we're at. So I'll show you some of the pieces real quick that I've already acquired from back then. I brought home with me. I have the front fenders and the front lower, like the chin spoiler and the front nose piece. So there's the front chin spoiler, and that is the nose right there, the front of the car. So those have been sitting up there for a bit. Like I say, I've been scouting parts, so I have quarter panel pieces here, and there's a ton of steering columns, stuff like that, just oddball stuff. Inner fenders, all kinds of stuff we got sitting up here, ready to go. Just gotta get working on it. And then on the back side of the garage, these are the fenders, so you can see how good a shape those are in. Those are in immaculate shape, and they do have the plastic bottom fascia pieces on there for the front spoiler. So like I say, those are in really good shape. There's like zero rust on those at all. Okay guys, like I said, it's going to wrap it up for now, and we'll bring you some more video when the car shows up. But like I say, this is the start of it, and I'll show you some pictures of the car as it's sitting right now in the barn, and that's what we're going to be starting on. Okay guys, appreciate you guys checking on the channel, following along on this. We will see you guys on the next video. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.